Hola estudiantes, ¿cómo están? So in this video, I wanted to share with you some information about Eleteca. Okay, so whenever you get your book, you can start immediately. Okay, working on the material. Bien. So I already asked you to create an account. Okay, remember to complete the whole process. At the registration process, you need the code that I gave you, but also the code that comes within the book. Okay, so as soon as you get the code that is coming within the book, then you could finish the registration process and then you will be able to see the material online. Okay, once you have created your account, you can log in into Eleteca. Of course, you're going to see all my information here. That's okay. Then you should, in your case, you should see this one, Español Verano 2020, ¿verdad? 2020, because this is your class, okay? Now, if this is the first time that you are logging in, then you should activate content, okay? And the code that should goes here is the one that comes in within the book. Okay, once you have redeemed the code, then you can get into my class and then you're going to use the code that I provided. Okay, bien. Once that's done, you can visit calendar, and then in the calendar you're going to see all the assignments that are due. Okay, make sure that you select this part, okay, and you select all courses, okay, because sometimes I post activities from the entornos, and sometimes I also include online workbook activities. Okay, so just make sure that you select all courses and then you will see everything at once. See? And then you are going to see a bunch of activities here that are due on the 8th of June. Even though that you see a lot of activities, the majority of them, they're taking probably 1 or 2 minutes, okay? They don't take too long. It's important that that you pay attention to the calendar because you want to know when is the due date. Okay, usually, well, you know already that Mondays is our due dates. So you're going to have activities assigned here in Eleteca, but also in Blackboard. Okay, so in Blackboard, we are going to work with escritura and comunicación. Okay, bien, oral communication. And also we are going to do the quizzes there via Blackboard, okay? Unless otherwise is advised. Bien. So to start an activity, you can click here, you see, and then, oh, go to the activity. I'm sorry. Click on the activity and then go to the activity. Okay. It's important that you know that you have 3 opportunities. My suggestion is study the material ahead of time. Before opening Eleteca, go to the textbook, okay, and study the material. Once you have studied the material, then you open Eleteca, the platform, and you start completing the activities here. If you see that you're having problems completing the material, then stop everything, close everything again, and study. Open the book and study, memorize, okay? Because that's the only way in which you are going to understand and digest the material that I'm going to evaluate, okay? Within a few more days, we're going to have an oral quiz, and it's going to be with me. So I'm going to ask you some questions, and you should be able to understand them and answer them, okay? So you don't want to move information from one place to another, because then that is not helping you to memorize the vocabulary, and it's not helping you to develop the skills that you need in this class. And besides that, if you complete, for example, a quiz like that, then that is called academic dishonesty, and we're not going to be tolerating that, okay? So try to avoid that. When I say close everything, you should close everything. Imagine that you are in a classroom, and okay, and do it like that, because it's for your own benefit, okay? At the end, what I want to do is to develop your linguistic competence, okay? So in this case, for example, choose the correct word to complete the sentence, and then Blanco te llamas. Let's say that I don't know, I'm choosing, I'm not giving you the right answer, and then I submit. This is incorrect, but I can continue. And then let's say that this one, and it's going to be incorrect, right? And submit. Choose the correct one. I'm going to choose this one, and it's going to be incorrect. Now, I have the opportunity to redo this activity, but before you redo that, please close this part, open the textbook, and study, okay? Because it doesn't make any sense that you get hundreds here, and then when it's the quiz time, then you are not understanding, or you're not able to perform, okay? And that's what we need. So close everything and study, okay? It takes time, it's hard work, but at the end it's going to pay back, okay? Bien, so for example, this week we have to complete chapter 0. Please note that we don't have any activity for chapter 0, okay, in Eleteca. Everything is going to be this week. Everything is going to be on Blackboard. For chapter 1, which is next week, which is the second, ¿verdad? Junio 2. Yes, the second. Then we are going to start with Eleteca. Okay? Bien. Last thing about Eleteca is that you should go to your profile. Go to your profile and make sure that you select New York City here. Okay? Make sure that you have New York City. Make sure that you have the Eastern time, okay? Because otherwise you're going to have problems with the due date, okay? You have to select United States, New York City, and the time zone, okay? Make sure that you have America, New York, okay? And you hit save changes, because otherwise it's going to give you Spain, okay? Spain time, and your due date is going to be probably either Monday in the morning or in the afternoon, and not at 11:59 p.m. Okay? Bien. So that's about Eleteca. And remember, for chapter 0, You don't have to complete anything online, with the exception of Blackboard. That's the only material that you have to complete this week. And it's here. Okay. Everything is this week, again, everything is through Blackboard. Okay. I'm sorry, this is the 0 week. We're talking about this one. Mayo 26. Okay. So here you should know about the cognates, some cognates. You should be able to say, hola, me llamo, ¿verdad? Soy. And then here I gave you copies of chapter 0, first part and second part. The tracks, so you can hear the pronunciation and hear the vocabulary. And then you have another voice thread, okay, about el vocabulario en las letras. So in this one you should be able to spell your name, ¿verdad? Hola, me llamo Marilyn. Marilyn se escribe M-A-R-I-L-Y-N. And then you should identify 10 items. Please do not use the book. Do not read, okay? Again, I'm trying to develop some skills. If I don't see those skills, unfortunately, you won't be able to finish the class, okay? A ver, and then semana 1, los diálogos, and then you should go to those pages, página 21 y página 20. Study the material, put things together, okay, and submit. For the quiz, if you need to use accents or Spanish characters, you're going to see a happy face. Next to the happy face, you will see that letter C. You click there, and then you will see all the characters, okay? Then it's a matter of clicking. And then the last part of the quiz is submitting a video, okay? Remember, you can save these in your Google Drive and then copy and paste the link. Make sure that I have access to the link, okay? If I don't have access, I'm not going to be able to see it, and then unfortunately I have to give you a 0. So make sure that I have access to that link, okay? And if you decide to use YouTube, that's perfect. Again, just make sure that you're attaching the link. You can use this icon. If you're using YouTube, you can use this tool. Looks like a film, recording a film. You click there and then you copy and you paste the link, okay? And I think that's basically about Eleteca and the activities that are due this week. Okay, if you have any question, email me, let me know. Okay, remember my office hours, Mondays and Wednesdays from 11 to 12 to noon. Okay, and the link for the office hours is under Información de la Profesora. There you have it. Okay. So, hasta luego, jóvenes. Chao.